If you are someone who runs a service-based business and would want to know how to increase your business by 30%, then this video is for you.
In this video, we're going to talk about 5 different marketing strategies that can help you grow your business by up to 30% in the next 3 months. And the last strategy that we'll talk about is actually a zero budget strategy, which means 30% growth in zero budget. That's possible. Keep watching the video. Yes, it's possible, Sandeep, it's possible.
I'm Sandeep.
And I'm Sanjay, and we are internationally experienced business coaches. And we work with growth minded entrepreneurs and we help them double their revenues while freeing their time and involvement so that they can do what they love doing while their business keeps growing.
All right. So, Sanjay, let's talk about the first key marketing strategy for service-based business owners.
Perfect. Before we get to the 5 key strategies that service businesses can actually apply and grow their business, I want to talk a little about service business is a little different from product business or a commodity business. Right? And for service-based businesses to be successful, they must differentiate themselves from their competition. Why? Because it's so easy for service-based businesses to start. There's an entry barrier for service-based businesses very low, and anybody can start a service-based business. That is why it is important for you to know who is your target audience, what are some of the key issues that they have because of which they want your service, what is the problem that you're solving for them, and then you position yourself in the market as a problem solver. So, what is the differentiation you can create in your service-based business? That's the foundation. You need to look at who is it that you want to target. For example, you want to target housewives. Then what are the hot button issues of housewives? And then you go behind those hot buttons and create your service to make sure that those hot button issues are addressed.
Yes,
that is the differentiation. So that's the foundation. Now let's talk about the marketing strategy. Once you've had the foundation in place, you have a service that serves a particular target market and addresses the hot issues. How do you get to them? How do you reach them? How do you attract them to you? That's what we want to
and the first big one is all service-based businesses need to go online.
Oh my God. Sandeep, you kind of nailed this. You remember you were talking about this survey that E40 did? What do you remember those statistics?
So the funny thing is, India's economy is run by 30% of MSMEs.
Okay.
And the funny thing is, only 5% of them are online.
Oh my God. And you know what? When we say go online, we do not mean that you have a website. Okay? Most small businesses are now becoming savvy. In fact, MS Dhoni comes on GoDaddy ad and says, business ka pehla funda is have a website. That's good. That's good. Okay, have a website. But is your website generating any business for you, or is it like a shop which is in the jungle,
like a brochure?
like a brochure? Okay, that when you give your visiting card, people look at the website and then go to the website, or is it proactively generating leads and inquiries for your business? If it is not, then please find out. So I think that is our strategy number 1. What do you think is strategy number 2?
Strategy number 2 is about finding your right audience.
Oh my God, this is
yeah. So I was Sanjay and me kind of go back to our old days when we were doing our corporate training businesses. And Sanjay को याद है, you should drive down and see, oh देखो hoarding है वहाँ पे, and that's our customer. And then we used to hunt around, like literally used to go and look at those hoardings there and go to LinkedIn, go to Google, find out the right person's name and number, take weeks and weeks and hours, try to reach him, and at the end of the day you said, I'm not interested. It was so much of hard work, so much of grunt work. And after like half a decade, we realized that not everyone is a customer.
Absolutely. In fact, it's so critical at the beginning of your strategy, creating a strategy. You must identify who is an ideal client that you want to go behind. Okay, who's that set of customers that most value your services for whom you actually solve a mega problem, and you could give them a huge solution, and because of you giving them a huge solution, they really want to give you the kind of money you do. That's a good strategy.
Yeah, it is.
Congratulations, Sandeep.
Now let's come to strategy number 3. ये strategy ना लोगों को ध्यान में नहीं आता. It's not something which comes really quickly, and it's very simple. It's about establishing human connection, which means how to network with people. Networking is our strategy number 3.
Yes, brilliant. Most entrepreneurs, they think they are lone wolves. Okay? मतलब मैं जंगल का राजा हूँ और मैं अकेले शिकार करता हूँ, मुझे किसी की जरूरत नहीं. But that's not true. You could actually network with people. You have 200 to 500 people as your contact. Each of these 200 to 500 people have another 200 people as their contact, which means your circle could actually become 4, 5, 10,000 very quickly. Okay? If you network with these people. I mean, this simple strategy, okay, simple strategy. Like, in your society complex where you live, okay, in your community, there are functions that happen, 15th August, 26th January, Holi, Diwali, okay. Get down, meet people. In fact, when you're going through elevator up and down, you have your neighbors there. Strike a conversation. Let them know what you do. Let them know, casually who you connect with, who you help, who you work with. I strongly recommend every entrepreneur to have a statement like this: I help X do Y through Z. This is so simple.
ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ वहीं से धंधा आता है. As you said, go to the gym. You meet people, interact. If you are a parent and you go to your child's school and meet co-parents, you can get so much of connects there. The thing is, you have to open your mouth and speak and start telling them this is what you do.
Yes.
So that's point number 3. Strategy number 4, and this is one of our successes, key backbones. And I'm talking about, Sanjay, talking about joint ventures.
Absolutely.
Have joint ventures. Yes, it's I think it's a natural offshoot of networking. But a lot of times, मेरे साथ भी ऐसा होता था कि नहीं, मैं अकेला ही करूँगा, मैं अकेला ही लड़ूंगा. Why do I need to have people? But it's such a simple thing, right? And if you can look at your ecosystem and see people who are not competing with you, but who can actually cooperate with you and help you build your business. Yeah. That's such a small, fine, wonderful strategy.
Yeah, in fact, I want to give you an example and explain this strategy. Okay, so imagine you're a pest control service, okay, and you do pest control in societies, in corporate offices, in houses, and stuff like that, right? And if you go to a corporate office, okay, and you meet with admin people and you sell your services to them, you say, hey, annually give us a contract and we can help you get the best out of your office, no cockroaches, no ants, no termites, and this, that, and the other. And they buy from you and they like your service, which means they are your loyal customer. Now you have their trust. Okay? Now what you could do is tie up with services which are complementary to yours, okay, which means admin of corporates will want to buy these services from someone or the other. You could tie up and do a joint venture partnership with another. That is strategy number 4. Now we got the last one, right? This is strategy number 5. And this strategy number 5 is actually zero cost strategy, but it has a huge potential of growing your business. And before I get to that strategy, I want to talk about that one of the things that most businesses, I'm not only talking about service-based business, but most businesses ignore is the gold mine called their database, right? Every business that has run for 3, 5, 7, 10, 15, 20 years has a set of prospects that they approached but never got to close as clients. That's one. Second, there are some customers who gave business but have now stopped giving business for some time, which is what we call as past customers. Then there are some lost customers, okay, who, for some reason or the other, we just didn't follow up, it didn't work out, the deal didn't happen. and it just we just lost touch from them. And then there are a set of customers who are your current customers. If you look at these four categories: prospects, past customers, lost customers, and current customers. This is a huge gold mine of database, right? And like we said in the beginning, that relationships are key. Okay, if as an entrepreneur you could build, rebuild, re-establish connection with each of these parties, okay, each of these customers, clients, and build a relationship with them, okay, and started to be in front of them, present in front of them as an option for them to choose, you will see that a lot of these customers start to do business. In fact, if you right now take your phone out and look at some of the old customers that you haven't gotten in touch with for last 1, 2, 3 years, and just give them a trinket. Don't sell anything, okay? Just give them a trinket and say, I just called to check if you're safe and sound and everything is okay with you and your family, given the times that we're going through. Just wanted to check if everything is fine.
About these gold mine of customers. पहले ऐसे बोलते थे कि oil is gold. In today's times and in what we talked about, data is gold, diamond mine, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. And us service-based businesses not capitalizing on it is a crime, if I want to call that. So this is very, very important.
Absolutely. So make sure that you use these 5 strategies and let us know how that went for you. So go into the comment section. Let us know what is it that you want us to talk more about. How can we help you in growing your particular business? If you have a question about your particular business, write in the comment section. We'll shoot a video and tag you on the video. We'll let you know how you can grow your business. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe or hit the bell icon, because when we produce new videos, you get notification. You won't miss important videos like these from us. So before we go, let's just do a quick recap of the 5 strategies that we shared. We started with building the foundation and creating a differentiation for your business. I think that's absolutely essential, and I think that's a topic for a whole video as well. Yes. I think we should shoot a video on how to differentiate yourself from your competitors. Maybe we will do that. So that's the foundation, and then after that, strategies.
Yes. So the number 1 strategy, just to recap, is go online.
Yes.
If you're not online, then you're living under a rock in today's times. That's essentially, what happened to dinosaurs, right? So it's so critical that you be online and take your business not only just at the local scale but at a global scale.
All right. Second one is finding an ideal set of clients and going behind them rather than going at everybody. I know every business owner you ask and saying, who do you serve? They say, "Our service to हर एक को लगता है." But who are you intentionally going behind and who are you trying to capture? That's finding your ideal clients and going behind them. The third one
is you go and network. Go out there, be present, speak to people, establish a human connection. And you will see the miraculous results happening. So that's extremely critical.
And don't forget to add that line. I help X with Y by doing Z. Okay? I help entrepreneurs double their revenues through business coaching. Okay, so make sure you add that line. Number 4
is to go ahead and do joint ventures with people. That's a direct offshoot of what we said before. So you go and see people in your ecosystem. Do a joint venture agreement with them, do a partnership with them, and you will see that it's a win-win situation for all the parties involved. And strategy number 5 is
get in touch with your prospects, your past clients, your lost clients, your current clients, and remind them that you exist. Do a warm, fuzzy, emotional connection with them. Don't sell on these calls. Just get in touch with them. Say, thought about you, so calling you, make them feel nice about getting a surprise call from someone they know, and you will notice that you get on the top of their mind very quickly, and they start talking business. Let them talk business. When they talk business, you have an opportunity to talk business. And also remember that you have to stay in touch with all of these people on a regular basis. Email marketing, just send them one weekly email or fortnightly email or monthly email, whatever, and add a lot of value. Give value, don't sell. remember, people will first get a lot of value from you, and they will automatically come and ask you for your products and services. So don't worry about that. You just provide value, and they will come to you asking for your services. That.
Yeah, so that's it from my side, guys. I'm Sandeep.
I'm Sanjay.
And we are India's first business coaching duo. See you on the other side. Till then, stay safe, be healthy. Bye.